Welcome to my channel. This is another Sunday dinner recipe, and today we're doing classic spaghetti. The herbs and spices I'll be using for this recipe will be basil, oregano, thyme, Italian seasoning, a red onion, half, a red pepper, some fresh parsley, and the sauce I'm using is Michael's of Brooklyn fresh tomato and basil. Even though I don't have it listed, I did use fresh garlic for this recipe also. My choice of meats for this recipe will be ground turkey, organic, even though we know this ain't healthy, but it is what it is. And something new I tried is turkey kielbasa. Even though it's also processed meat, but it makes spaghetti spaghetti.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Now it's time to cook the magic meat, the pink stuff. I don't care how you look at it. Pink could turn gray. So let it cook in the pan for a minute before you chop it up. Spread it all around. Let it cook down a bit. Cover it up. After a few minutes, it'll start to turn gray from pink. That's the magic. Then you gotta spread it all around even more to make sure all the pink is out. Then you add in the kielbasa. And this is when I add in my other ingredients. Again, we mix it all up. I know there's a lot of ways that you can make spaghetti, but I like to cook mine the way that I like to cook it for the results that I like to get. Then let it cook a little bit. Then I add in the other ingredients. Let the spices just get infused with the meat. And it should look like this. And then I stir it around. Almost like making like taco meat or something. But I like to let my herbs and spices cook in with the meat before I put the sauce in. I let it cook for a bit. And then bam.
Nice.
And it smells amazing. Stir it around a little bit more. Make sure everything cooking evenly. Make sure all the pink stuff gone. That's crazy, right? Then you put in the fresh tomato and basil. Michael of Brooklyn. Over the years, I've been exploring different types of spaghetti sauces to try to stay away from all the added sugars. But this one, I've heard reviews about it, so for this recipe, I'm giving it a try. It smells good. Stir the sauce in with the meat a little bit. I like to just add a little bit of sauce in when I'm cooking the meat because that's what I like to do.
Oh boy. Yum, 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 yum.
Let it cook down just a little bit more.
Yum, yum,
Man,
yum,
I'm
yum,
telling
yum.
you, it's smelling crazy. It's smelling real good in the kitchen right now.
Yum, 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 yum.
Spaghetti always got that good smell to it.
Yum, 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 yum.
And there you have it, the meat sauce for the spaghetti.
Nice.
Now for the noodles, I got these organic whole wheat spaghetti noodles. It came from Sprouts, by the way. That's where all my ingredients came from. So go to Sprouts and everything that I have in this video, they have it there. Now cooking the noodles is relatively easy. Let me stop saying noodles. It sound like a grown kid. Pasta. Now when cooking the pasta is a little easy. Bring the water to a boil. Put a little oil in it. Let it get nice and hot. Break the noodles up or pasta. Drop it in the water. Let it simmer for like a minute or two. Reduce the heat and let it cook. That's easy money. After a couple minutes or so, I like to stir it up a little bit just to break it up, just to make sure that the noodles don't stick. You don't want to overcook them. You want your noodles to be nice and al dente. I guess that's how you say it. Look at them noodles. Came out perfect. Need I say more? Alright, now we getting to the end. Yeah, I know some people like to mix theirs up. Some people like to keep it separate. I was brought up in a family where they mix it together. So that's what I do. Mix the meat and the noodles. Or pasta. It's looking good. It's smelling good. Get a nice close up. Get it all out the pan. At this point, I like to mix it all up. Get everything all infused together. And then this is where I get to see how much more sauce I need to add to it. Based on how I season and flavor the meat in the beginning, the only thing the sauce does for me is enhance the flavor. I'm not looking for the sauce to make the spaghetti. I make the spaghetti with the meat and then I just add on to it. So as I mix it up, I look to see for the perfect consistency for me. I don't want to have dry spaghetti, and I know you had dry spaghetti before. When people make that, it's not good. And you don't want to have too moist or too saucy spaghetti, because then that's going to give you acid reflux, and you don't want to have those problems either. So I add to it as I see fit, and once I get the consistency or the look that I like, and I got it, and it's perfect every time. Add a little more sauce to it. I'm gonna mix it up, let it cook a little bit so everything can marinate and get infused together. And let it sit or rest for a minute. There's something about like the next day with spaghetti just even better, but just giving it a rest so that everything just settle in is perfect. Voila, then it's served.
Bravo, bravo.